You are our 4-H leaders and parents to work on our responding and managing of anger when we are talking to anyone in the community and in our group and anywhere volunteer with our group throughout the year. When you hear the word anger, what do you think you're hearing? Today I will explain the response and manage anger when you are in conversation. The most common recommendation for dealing with anger is to count to 10 and think about what you're saying. I will explain what some of the different phrases that you can be used to calm down when angry, and when we'll explain ways of responding to a person who may be angry towards you. First, I will explain where does anger come from. Anger is considered a human emotion, which may be variable in very different ways. Anger can be healthy at times, but not might be the answer for every problem. It's not healthy to have neither extreme blow-ups or also holding anger in towards people. Anger can be sometimes expressed by responding to threats, powerful, often aggressive, feeling and behaving, which also defending yourself, which feeling attacked. Some common responses are snap your people, meaning to people yelling negative throughout the fuel of anger, find fault in with everybody. Some deep feelings behind anger are fear, worry, guilt, jealousy, emotions. Next, I will explain and discuss the phrases that you may have heard in the past about anger. One that comes to mind is counting to 10 and taking a deep breath. While looking at the University of Wisconsin extension, I found that the phrase rethink, and it stands for R is for recognizing when you're being filled with anger, empathy for E, and try to get what everybody else's point is. T is to think and get about what gets you angry. H is to hear what really is being said and where it is coming from. I is integrate your anger with compassion. N is to notice what your body feels when you are angry. K is to keep the conversation to the present and deal with what is present, not the past. Two others that I found were scared or scream and relax. Relax is recognize, empathize, listen, accept, and X out, meaning don't look in the past. Therefore, I conclude with the discussion of responding to anger when in a conversation. It may be a situation like someone who may have gotten you angry in the past and to the point where you don't want to be talking to them anymore. Ways you can reduce the anger from somebody is to slow the conversation up and think about what the person is saying to you, what may be making them mad. Make sure that you think how you may want to word what you're saying to the person before you say it to them. Take a deep breath, like the counting to 10, make sure that they understand and you know what they're really getting mad about before you answer it. And in summary, I covered important understandings of how to manage and respond to anger and infect the whole conversation. It is essential to all that we embrace one of the phrases that fits us best in the betterment of the environment of our group. Now that you may have a better understanding of anger can affect the conversation with youth involved in the community, can think twice before we say something to anger someone. Just stop and hear what is being told to us and always ask questions before getting to the angry state. We are here to teach the kids and make this a fun experience for the entire community. Thank you for listening.